Operation on matrices. First one, addition of matrices. How to add two matrices? To add two matrices, the condition is they should be of the same order. The order should be same. Then we can add. So suppose, for example, a matrix A is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and matrix B is 1, 2, 0, 3, 4, 2. So these are two matrices. So the orders are same. So of the matrix A is 3 by 2 and order of the matrix B is also 3 by 2. So now we can add. How do you add? You just add the corresponding elements. So A plus B will be, just add the corresponding elements. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 2, 5. This 3 and this 2. Then 4 plus 0. 5 plus 3. 6 plus 4. And 7 plus 2. So this is how you add two matrices. You can just add like this. That is about the addition. Next is multiplication of a matrix by a scalar. Suppose if there is a matrix A, the matrix A is 2, 3, 1, 4. This is a matrix. Now I want to multiply this by a scalar. The scalar, I take it as K. K just gives a value, K is 3. So matrix A is this 3A. This is called scalar multiplication of the matrix A. This is a new matrix where every entry, each and every entry, that is all the entries are multiplied by 3. If it is 2A, you have to multiply all the entries by 2. So all the entries, this is not that one row or one column, you have to multiply all the elements. So 3 into 2, 6, 3 into 3, 9, 3, 12. So that is called as the scalar multiplication. So multiplication of a matrix by a scalar, if A is a matrix and K is a scalar, Ka is another matrix which is obtained by multiplying each element by the scalar K. Next is negative of a matrix. So negative of a matrix is minus A. So if I want to find minus A, it will be minus 2, take the sign of all the elements. So minus 2, minus 3, minus 1, minus 4. This is called as the negative of a matrix. The difference of two matrices, you have to find the negative of the second matrix and then add. Or you just subtract. Suppose you take A as 1, 2, 3, 4 and matrix B as minus 1, 2, 3, minus 4. How do you find A minus B? That is, you have to find the negative of this and then add. Okay. So this is A, 1 minus of, negative of this. You have to find the negative of this matrix, then you have to add. So 1 minus of minus 1 will give you 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. 3 minus 3 is 0. 4 plus 4, 8. 4 minus of, negative of this number. So that is the difference of two matrices. Properties. See, the commutative law is true. It is A plus B is equal to B plus A. So when you add, either you add A and B or you add B plus A, both will be equal. Associative law is also true for addition. That is A plus B. That is, you can associate first A plus B, then C, or B plus C first, then A. A plus B plus C is also equal to A plus, in the bracket, B plus. It is called as the associative. It is true always. The next is additive identity. So what is an identity? Identity is something that gives you the same number. That is, if I, for a addition, normal addition, you know, suppose 3 plus what gives you 3? 0. So 0 is called as the additive identity. The same way in matrices also, if it is the order is 2 by 2, that is, suppose the matrix is of order 2 by 2, the identity will be a 0 matrix. The additive identity is 0 matrix, and A plus 0 will give you A. 0 plus A is also A. Additive inverse is minus A. If a matrix A is given, its additive inverse will be minus A. So A minus A will give you 0 as the answer. So this minus A is called as the additive inverse of the matrix A. Properties of scalar multiplication of a matrix, that is K into A plus B. You can add the two matrices and then multiply by K, or multiply by the K and then you can add. Okay. K into, this is like a normal real numbers. This property is true for the real numbers. Same thing here. So K into A plus B is equal to KA plus KB. Similarly, K plus two constants, K plus L into A is KA plus LA. Multiplication of two matrices. Now, when you talk about multiplication, you cannot multiply any two matrices. If you want to multiply two matrices, condition is, suppose if I have to multiply matrix A and B, it should satisfy the following condition. That is, the matrix multiplication is defined only if the column, that is, if it is M, if the matrix A is of order M by N, then number of columns is N, isn't it? Number of columns, the matrix A is N. Number of columns of matrix A should be equal to the number of rows of the matrix B. So if this is of order M by N, this should be of order N by P. So these two should be equal. Only then you can multiply two matrices. So otherwise the matrix multiplication is not defined. So before you start multiplying two matrices, you have to check this condition, whether the number of columns of the first matrix is equal to the number of rows of the second matrix. If that is the case, then you can multiply, and the product is also a matrix. Its order will be M into P. The order of the product matrix, the order of AB will be M into P. The product of two matrices A and B, the product of two matrices A and B is defined if the number of columns of A, that is the first matrix, is equal to the number of rows of B. So if Aij is a matrix B of order M by N and B is a matrix of order N by P, then the product matrix C will be of order M into P. Now the IK element, how do you find the element? The ith row of A. Suppose if I want to find C11, I have to multiply the first row of A and first column of B. Suppose if I want to find C in the matrix C, I want to find C12. I'll explain here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take a small matrix and 2, 3, 1. So what is the order of this matrix A? This is matrix B. You take it as matrix B. The order is 2 by 2. It's a square matrix. Square matrices you can always multiply. So this is of order 2 by 2. What is the order of the matrix B? That is also 2 by 2. 2 by 2. So these two are equal. We have to check this always. So now the product is, what is the product matrix? It is of order 2 by 2. It is again a square matrix. Now let us write the structure of the product matrix. The product matrix will write as C. The product matrix will be C11, C12, C21, C22. Now how do I find the first element? C11 is first row of the matrix A and first column. You have to multiply the corresponding elements and then add. So C11 is first row. See, this one is the row of the first matrix and this is the column of the second matrix. So now you multiply the corresponding elements. So what do you get? 1 into 2, 2. See, this and this. You have to multiply like this. This and this. So multiply now. 1 into 2, 2. 2 plus, okay, multiply and add the corresponding elements. So 1 into 2, 2 plus 2, that is equal to 4. So the first element is 4. Now I want to find C12. So I should take first row, okay, of the first matrix, and this is a column, second column of the second matrix. So this 1, 2 and 3, 2 I have to take now. So C12 means first row, second column. So multiply now. 1 into 3, 3 plus 2 into 2, 4. That is equal to 7. C21 means this is second row and first column. Second row, first column. This is the first one is always row. Second row, first column. Second row of the first matrix. So second row will be 3, 4 and first column. So multiply now. 3 into 2, 6 plus 4 into 1, 4. So 6 plus 4, that is 10. Now C22 is second row, second column. So second row and second column. So 3 into 3, 9 plus 4 into 2, 8. So that is 17. So this is how you multiply two matrices. So you have to first check whether the matrix multiplication is defined. Then you have to find the order of the product matrix. Then find the corresponding elements. Okay, this is how you multiply two matrices. Now the properties. First one, the commutative property is not always true. Only for a diagonal matrix it will be true. This is very important property. Real numbers, you can multiply 3 into 4, you can also multiply 4 into 3. But in matrix, sometimes the AB is defined. That means you can multiply the matrix A and matrix B. Sometimes B into A will not be defined because the condition will not be satisfied. So AB, sometimes AB will be defined, sometimes BA will not be defined. They have given you the example here. So look at this example given here. What is the order of this matrix? This is, what is the order here? 2 by 2. What is the order here? 2 by 3. Isn't it? So that means number of columns. You can multiply number of columns of this 2 and number of rows 2. So they are equal. So we can multiply. Now take the other way. BA. Order of B is 2 by 3. What is the order of A? 2 by 2. So number of columns of this is 3. You have 3 columns here and number of rows 2. They are not equal. So AB is defined but BA is not defined. It is not always AB and BA are defined. Sometimes AB is defined, BA may not be defined. Now sometimes AB and BA both will be defined and they need not be equal. AB and BA is not equal. You can just see that AB is this and BA is something else. So they are not equal. But sometimes it will be equal. They will be equal only if it is a diagonal matrix. So this matrix multiplication is not commutative. So not always commutative. Rare cases. Here you can see, doesn't mean that AB into AB is not equal to BA for every pair of matrices. It is, sometimes it is true. This is a diagonal matrix. So if it is a diagonal matrix, A into B will be equal to B into A. Okay. So the multiplication of diagonal matrix will be commutative. So in general, matrix multiplication is not commutative. So we cannot just write A into B and then copy the same thing for B into A. So first one, commutative property is not true. But in addition we told commutative property is true. But here it is not true. Next is associative law is true. You can take AB and then multiply C, or you can take BC then multiply A equal. Because anyway you are going to check the condition. First you have to check the condition. That's what is given here. Both the sides are equality are defined. That is where you can multiply. If you can multiply AB and if you can multiply BC, that means the final product will be the same. So AB into C is equal to A into BC. Similarly, distributive property is also true. Now identity also exists. What will be the identity matrix? Their additive identity is 0 matrix. Here I stands for the identity matrix. So identity matrix, if it is a 2 by 2 matrix, the identity will be 1 0 0 1. If it is a 3 by 3 matrix, it is, and this is denoted by I2. So identity of a 3 by 3 is this. This is called as the identity matrix. First one, you have to add two matrices A plus B. So just check whether the orders are equal. Here they are equal. Matrix A is of order 2 by 2. Matrix B is also of order 2 by 2. So we can just add them. So what is the addition? 2 plus 1 3, 4 plus 3 7, 1 7. A minus B. A minus B, same way you can just subtract 2 minus 1 1, 4 minus 3 1, 3 plus 2, that will become 5, and 2 minus 5 minus 3, that is A minus B. Now third is 3A minus C. That means you have to multiply the matrix A by 3, 2 4 3 2 minus the matrix C, minus 2 5 3 4. So how do you multiply by a scalar? All the elements should be multiplied. So don't multiply only one row. You have to multiply all the entries. So just multiply 3 into 2 6, 3 into 4 12, 9 6 minus 2 5 3 4. So it is equal to 6 plus 2 8, 12 minus 5 7, 9 minus 3 6, 6 minus 4. Next is you have to multiply A into B, AB matrix. So first you check. So you write the order. It is 2 by 2 square matrices. You can always multiply 2 by 2. So the product is a 2 by 2 matrix. So write the structure, will be easy for you. You won't make mistake. A11, A12, A21, A22. So multiply. A11 means first row, first column. Only thing, first row or the first matrix, first column of the second matrix. So just multiply 2 into 1 2 minus 8. So what is that? Minus 6. A12. A12 is first row, second column. Okay, first row, second column. 2 into 3 6 plus 20, 26. A21 is second row, first column. So 3 minus 4 minus 1. Then this is second row, second column. Second row 3 into 3 9 plus 10. So that is your matrix AB. So BA is, first you write matrix B. So matrix B is 1 3 minus 2 5, and matrix A is 2 4 3 2. So multiply now. 1 into 2, first row, first column. So 1 into 2 2 plus 9. So it is 11. Then 1 into first row, second column. 1 into 4 plus 6. 3 into 2 6. So it is 10. Then second row, first column. So minus 4 plus 15. That is equal to 11. Second row, second column. Minus 8 plus 10. So it is 2. So AB, you can see here AB and BA are not equal. AB is not equal to BA.